A man discovered a golden-colored stone in the desert. He brushed away the dust with his hand. The stone felt metallic to the touch. He glanced over at his companion who was fixing their car in the distance. After hesitating for a moment, he called him over. His companion took one look, pulled out a blowtorch and immediately started heating it. Within minutes, the stone began showing signs of melting, but its color remained brilliantly golden. Now they were certain. This was a massive chunk of gold. The two men dug a pit 3 meters wide, but still couldn't uncover the entire piece. Even working together, these two strong men couldn't budge it. They tied ropes around it and tried pulling it with their vehicle. The rope snapped twice. The gold didn't move an inch. They dug down another half-meter, only to discover this wasn't just a gold nugget, but an immeasurably deep mountain of gold. As darkness approached, the two men quickly gathered some dry wood and built a campfire. Just thinking about the gold mountain beside them made them burst into cheers. But figuring out how to extract the gold became their biggest challenge. His companion said one of them had to go to town to get excavation equipment, while the other stayed behind to guard the gold. Since he had more desert experience, he was better suited to stay. But faced with such an enormous gold mountain, the man didn't trust his companion. He insisted on staying behind himself. His companion had no choice but to give in and let the man stay. The next day they divided up their water and food supplies. The companion claimed he needed water to cool the car's engine and took the lion's share. He tossed the man a satellite phone, saying they'd stay in touch through that. After watching his companion drive away, the man first covered the gold with sand, then used a tarp to create a small shelter from the sun. The next day the man went out to collect firewood, but discovered the wreckage of an airplane. This would make an excellent campsite. It could shield him from the scorching sun during the day and protect him from wild animals at night. The only problem was that from here he couldn't see the gold. Greed makes people fear loss, so he dismantled parts from the plane, dragged them back to the gold site, and built a makeshift shelter around it. Through a glass window he could keep perfect watch over the gold. The man fell asleep peacefully. As time passed, harsh sunlight streamed through the gaps. When he woke up, his forehead was covered in painful blisters from the sun. Fighting through the pain and hunger, he sat down next to the gold. As he stared at it, he finally couldn't resist anymore. The man used a rock to chip off a piece of gold, about the size of a watermelon. While it was nothing compared to the mountain of gold below, it was still enough to set him up for life. The man was considering whether he should quit while he was ahead, when his companion called. "You had something like this landed in your lap before, no one risk losing it. No, stay with the gold, okay?" Persuaded by his companion, the man chose to keep guarding the site. Even though his sunburn had severely worsened, his entire face was disfigured beyond recognition. His canned food was gone, and he was down to his last bottle of water.